A major focus of The Bad Batch as a series has been to show how the Empire transitioned from the clones that fought in the Old War to the new recruits that would soon dominate their armies. After Order 66 and the transformation of the Republic into the Empire, many of the clones that fought in the Clone Wars continued to serve the new Empire. But as we've seen throughout the series, the Empire quickly began recruiting new forces to expand their power across the galaxy. The first season showed us how some of the old clone commandos like Gregor were used to train these new recruits, and the new episode, titled Solitary Clone, that we just got, showed us a new aspect of how the clones were used differently than the new recruits. In the episode, Cody leads a team to the former separatist planet of Desix to rescue the instated Imperial Governor and take control of the planet for the Empire. Crosshair is also a part of the squad, and the rest of the task force is also made up of clones, one of which we learned is named Nova right before his death. These clones are used as a task force to battle any resistance and take over any planets for the Empire. Planets that were still a part of the Republic during the Clone Wars, while they may be resistant to this new regime, were still a part of the new Empire, but the Separatist planets had already seceded, so the clones, as shown in this episode, were used to keep fighting the same old war that they had been for years, and force the Separatists into submission one way or another. However, after the governor of the planet is shot and killed by Crosshair, and the Empire is able to establish its rule there, the clones are sent away, and in are brought dozens more of new recruits, which can be differentiated by their armor. The clones for the most part still sport their armor from the time of the Republic, although any color or unique designs have mostly been stripped away by this point. But the new recruits sport a modified version of the Stormtrooper armor from Rebels in the original trilogy that look almost in line with the original designs by concept artist Ralph McQuarrie. The clones are sent away after, and mass amounts of recruits are brought in as an occupational force. They aren't nearly as skilled as the clones that were bred for combat and have already seen action, but they're cheaper, and eventually they will outnumber the clones. In large amounts, the recruits can be used as an occupational force on planets that inspire fear throughout the galaxy, and force citizens into submission, while the remaining clones go on to their next battle. One group was used to fight a dwindling war, while the other was used to inspire fear across the galaxy. Let me know what you thought of this episode in the comments below. Remember to like the video, and subscribe for weekly coverage of The Bad Batch. As always, thank you all for watching, and remember, the Force will be with you, always.